Many people use an XY mount when recording something such as an acoustic guitar or other acoustic instruments. I've heard of people miking a piano with them and other such things. But you might have the same question that we did when we first heard about them. What XY mount should you buy? This one over here is your generic off-brand XY mount. It costs roughly around $7. This one over here is the Shure A27M, and it costs 10 times as much. And the question I'm going to be answering for you today is the A27M worth 10 times the money as your generic off-brand XY mount? Let's take a look. So before we begin talking about the mic mounts, let's talk about the microphones themselves. What we're using here is the Shure KSM-109. As you can see, they're not plugged in. We won't be doing any recording today, just talking about some stuff. We really like the KSM-109s. Many people in this circumstance when recording an acoustic guitar might turn to something like the SM57. And an SM57 can be picked up brand new for around $100. And while when the KSM-109s were new back in the day, they cost $300 to $400, you can actually pick them up used on eBay in excellent condition for around $100. And so therefore we believe that for the value, the KSM-109 is simply a better microphone to use. We have picked up 9 of them so far. We've used them on my drum set, we've done some test recordings with the XY pair, and we found them to be excellent. We've had no issues whatsoever with these microphones. They're excellent. Now, let's talk about the mic mounts. Let's start off with the Shure Stereo Mic mount. As you can see, when you compare the two, they're actually radically different construction. This one here, the mics mount together on like a horizontal platform, and this one here, they mount vertically. And this one here is actually really awesome because you can take the mics and you could swivel them all around these. Both of these parts turn, and so you could mount them like on top of each other like that, or just next to each other like that. There's a whole bunch of different ways. When we got the manual, there were like 6 different mic mounting options that it talked about in there. And they're all written out in diagrams very nicely. And there's a whole bunch of different ways you can do this, and it feels extremely quality. It's very heavy. It's all made of metal with the exception of the little mic mounts, the little parts they clip into, and which didn't come with the stand. And even though it is assembled and possibly made in Mexico, it is still a very nice mic mount, and I like it a lot. It's really awesome. Now for the no-name brand XY mic mount. The reason we bought the Shure mic mount is because we were not happy with this one. It was not very good at all. These just kind of spin freely. There's a dial underneath here, which should be for tightening up this little mount here, but that's as tight as it goes. It's not tightening this mic mount. It's just there. It's for decoration. This one here is for some reason really tight. It doesn't want to spin, but this one here is free spinning. Another thing that we find is that it likes to tilt. It's not doing it at the moment, but when we were trying to record it, like the extra weight of the cables would make it just constantly go and fall over. It's terrible. And it spins like that. It's hard to adjust. This one over here, you can precisely put those mics anywhere you want. You can spin the whole thing. You can precisely do it up. Turn each mic. You can move the whole stand up if you want to. This one here just kind of flops around, and you just kind of have to hope that it's where you want it to be. And you can't even make the mics quite do a perfect 90-degree angle. It's a little tighter than that. So this, while it is cheap, we had bad luck with it, and I would definitely recommend the much more expensive but much higher quality Shure A27M Stereo Mic mount. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. I love doing comparisons like this. It's just fun for me. I don't really know why. Hopefully you found it interesting, and make sure to subscribe for more cool videos in the future. We're actually going to be doing some videos on messing around with analog. We recently bought an Ampex tape recorder, and we replaced the belts on it and did some cool stuff to it. And so you'll be seeing that in the future. So I'll see you in the next video.